Om Santa Nama. Om Santa Nama. Hello everyone and Namaste. In this video, I'll be talking about the meditative process of Kirtan Kriya. So one thing that's very interesting is that the Kirtan Kriya has been heavily researched by scientists in clinical trials here in the last few years. And what they found is that, especially with people with Alzheimer's, it helps with memory. And that's because doing the Kirtan Kriya for 12 minutes a day with the positions that you're supposed to do with your hands helps with the motor skills as well as cognition, and so it helps with the memory. Another thing that it helps with is, like most meditations, if anybody has done them, is to help with reducing stress and alleviating anxiety and helping with regulating mood swings. People who practice this in the Eastern culture say that while you're doing the Kirtan Kriya, while having the tongue on the roof of the mouth, it actually stimulates 84 acupuncture sites on the top palate. And because of that, it releases chemical responses within the brain. I thought that was very interesting, but it hasn't. Western scientists haven't confirmed that yet. But they have confirmed that in their clinical trials that it definitely helps with memory. So I find that that's very interesting. So anyways, to go over how you do the Kirtan Kriya, you have the positions of your hands when you're doing it, and you have it on your lap. So in my version of it, I have put the Om in the front of it. So technically it's supposed to be Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. And what I do is I do Om Sa Ta Na Ma. Om is the sound of the universe. Sa stands for birth. Ta means life. Na means death. And Ma means rebirth. So the whole mantra is the samsara, the wheel of life. It's us reincarnating in the universe. That's the reason why I put the Om in the beginning of it, the music of the universe, and us reincarnating through it. So anyways, the way that you're supposed to do it is you have your finger motions with this, and the way it goes is you do 5 minutes speaking out loud in your normal voice, 5 minutes in a whisper, 10 minutes in your head while you're quiet, and then you come out of it doing 5 minutes in a whisper and 5 minutes in your normal voice, and it should all equal up to a 12-minute meditation. And as you're doing it, you do Om Sa Ta Na Ma. So you just go through all your fingers. And obviously you don't have to put the Om in front of it. That's just my own little touch that I like doing. And I actually do this as a way. I have very bad anxiety when I'm driving. And so while I'm driving, if I'm going through a place that I haven't been before, it's new to me, or I haven't been there very often or whatever, I'll start just in my head or even out loud sometimes doing the whole mantra. And it helps me very much. It calms me down. It helps, it helps centers me. So that's also something you can do. I also do it when I'm going to sleep. If I have a very difficult time, I just do it in my head. And then just as a way of recentering myself throughout the day, I'll, I do a little exercise with it. I might not always do the 12 minutes, but, I try to. So it's very useful. Okay, so for today's quote is, meditation is a lifelong process. Give it a try. As you get deeper and more disciplined into the process, you'll get deeper and more disciplined into your mind and life. I thought that was very, very much so true, that I've found out after years of doing meditation as well. So I hope that this video was very useful for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.